So here we have to simplify the given log. So this is one of the examples that we're going to look at here, or one of the questions that we're going to solve here. So we have to solve this here, or we have to simplify this without the aid of a calculator here. So meaning that here we have log the base 25 or the base 5 of 125 like this plus. So if two logs, if we have a subtraction symbol here, it simply means that 32 is being divided by 8 here. So meaning that here on top we're simply going to have log 32 divided by 8 here, then divided by log 8 like this. So now here, so we continue here, we'll evaluate this later on. So plus here 32 here into, so 8 into 32 here, we're going to get 4 here. So meaning that here we're going to have log 4 divided by log 8 like this. So now, there's a property that states that if you have log A divided by log B here, then this is the same as log A to the base B like this. So now, meaning that this side, we're going to have log 125 to the base 5 plus log 4 here to the base 8 like this. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get the value of log 125 to the base 5 and also get the value of log 8 here to the base 4 here. So here, if we say let x be equal to log 125 to the base 5 here, writing this in exponent form is going to be 5 to the power x is equal to 125 like this. So we can change this 125 into having a base 5 this side so that we can just equate the powers here. So I mean that here we're going to have 5 to the power x is simply equal to, so 125 is the same as 5 to the power 3 here. So meaning that here, or x in that case, is equal to 3. So the value of this here is going to be equal to 3 here, plus we check the value of what we're going to have this side. So we do the same thing. So suppose we let y be equal to log 4 to the base 8. This is in exponential form. This is the same as h to the power y equal to 4 here. So we can convert these two here into having the same bases. So h is the same as 2 to the power 3 y like this equal to, we check this side, this as well is the same as 2 to the power 2 like this. So now here we're going to have 2 to the power 3y is equal to 2 to the power 2 here. We equate the powers, we have 3y is equal to 2 here. So we divide by 3, we divide by 3 here, we have that y here is equal to 2 over 3 here. So meaning that this here is simply going to be 2 over 3 like this. So now, the common denominator of these two here is simply 3 here. So 1 into 3, we get 3. 3 by 3, 9, plus this side, 3 into 3, 1. 1 by 2, we get it 2 here. So therefore, the answer that we're going to have here is 11 over 3 like this. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, so we have to evaluate this one as well. So now, since we're subtracting here, then these two are were being divided here. So meaning that here we're going to have log, open brackets here, 3 divided by 0.3 here. So now, dividing decimal numbers like this here becomes a bit challenging if you don't have a calculator here. So what do we do in this case? We multiply the numerator here by 10 and also we multiply the denominator by 10 so that we can push this point one step to the right this side. So we say you multiply the top part by 10, you also multiply the bottom part by 10 here. So here we're going to have log, open brackets, 30 over 3 like this here. So now, here we have that 3 can go into 30 10 times, so meaning that here we have log 10 here is simply equal to 1 like this. Okay. So let's look at the next example as well. Okay, so here we have to evaluate this as well. Now, here, what we're simply going to do here is we take this power back up here, so meaning that this is going to be ln, open brackets, 7e to the power 2 here, minus ln 49 here. So this power 2 that we have here is going to affect everything that's inside the brackets here. So meaning that here, we're going to have ln, so 7 to the power 2 gives us 49. Then e to the power 2 is just e squared like this, minus ln 49 like this. So now, since we're subtracting here, it means that we're supposed to divide the functions that are inside here. So here we have ln, open brackets here, 49 e squared divided by 49 here. So these here are going to cancel out. Then you're left with ln e to the power 2 here. So we can just drop the power to this side here. So we're going to have 2 ln e like this here. So now, we know that ln e is just simply equal to 1. So therefore here, we're going to have 2 multiplied by 1 here, which will just be 2 like this here. Okay, so we need to evaluate this one as well here. So meaning that we can just first start by taking the power up here. So we're going to have ln, open brackets here, we have 6 to the power 2 like this here. So minus here, if we factor out a negative on these two here, we're going to say open brackets, ln 4 plus ln 9 here. So using the properties of logs here, if two logs are being added, then the functions inside them were being multiplied here. So here, 6 to the power 2 is 36 here. So meaning that we have ln 36 like this here, minus ln 4 times 9 here. So then we have ln 36 minus ln 36 here. So these are the same here, meaning that they'll just give us a 0 here.